So good day everyone, this is Frost and this is Frost Moto. First, thank you God for allowing this to happen. So if you're wondering where there's a beautiful view behind my back, so right now we're in Hagnaya Port and we're gonna go to the Bantayan Island because we're going to review two bikes, which is the Kawasaki ZH2 and the Kawasaki Z900. Sir Kerwin, Sir Rafi, thank you for inviting us. Kita kits. So I was not able to take a video on my bike because we're running out of time. We took off in Cebu around 6 a.m. and we got here around 7:30. So it was a chill ride. But anyway, if you want motorcycle, push the subscribe button, and if you want updates, push the notification bell. So see you and let's go. And we're finally here, so before we go and meet with them, let us first enjoy and appreciate the beauty of the Bantayan Island, and let's have a walk to relax for a bit.
A few moments later.
Some off topic, so if you're looking for a very good beach here in Cebu, you should always consider the Bantayan Island. First is it's very affordable. Second, it is a very beautiful place to visit. What a beautiful view. But not as beautiful as you.
Oh! Ew!
Anyway, we came here to do a vlog, so let's do it. So finally, we are here in Bantayan. So I know you saw my intro video. So again, thank you Sir Rafi and Sir Kerwin for allowing me to come here and also for allowing me to review your two monstrous bike. So I was able to review the Z1000R. I'm gonna put the link in the description for you to check it out. So these three bikes, or I mean these two bikes, are all in the same category. First is the Z900, which is the BB brother. Second is the Z1000R, which is the super naked sports bike. And finally, we have the ZH2, which is the supercharged naked sports bike of the Kawasaki. So we're gonna have a separate vlog. We're gonna individually review this bike and also the Z900. But we're gonna have a sound check first because I'm so excited listening to this sound check of inline four, especially the supercharged. So before we begin, you know what to do. Intro. Z900 standard version priced at 566,500. So some of you will wonder, if you saw my ZH2 review, why do they have the same context or introduction? Simply because I was reviewing the two of them at the same time. And for the ZH2, I'm gonna put the link in the description for you to check it out. It is using an Austin Racing muffler exhaust slip-on. So I know if you were watching my recent videos, you know that this is my dream muffler, the Austin Racing. So we're gonna do a cold start. We're not gonna rush the bike because it might damage the engine. So let's heat it up to 60 degrees. So I hope that you will still be waiting. So let's go. thing I noticed about the Z900 is it is very different compared with the Z1000R. So definitely saying, by the looks of it, it is more simplified version of the ZH2. And now for the engine spec. So it is a 948cc inline 4, 16 valves, liquid cooled, 4-stroke dual overhead cam, and a 6-speed transmission. I mean, look at the beauty of the Z900. This is one of my dream bike actually. So given a chance to be able to purchase this one compared with the MT-09, I will definitely choose the Z900 simply because it's an inline 4 and it is a Kawasaki. And for the bore and stroke, it is 73.4 by 56 mm. That gives a max power of 93 kW at 9,500 RPM. That provides a max torque of 98.6 Nm at 7,700 RPM, and the compression ratio is 11:8:1. So by that, it means that this engine is really powerful. So this is the Z900. One of the things that I love about the Z900 is how beautiful the tank design is. So for the fuel capacity, it is 17 liters fuel injected and it consumes very nice. And for the tires, so for the front, it is 120 by 70 by 17 and the stock tire is Dunlop Sportsmax Road Sport. And for the rear, it is 180 by 55 by 17. So as you can see, it is very wide. Not as wide compared with the Z1 and ZH2, but it's still very good in terms of cornering. Still very nice. And for the brakes, for the rear, it is 250mm single disc and the brand of calipers are Nissin. And for the master cylinder, it is still Nissin, actually very nice. And for the front, it is 300mm dual disc brake. And for the calipers, it's still Nissin. It's not Brembo, but it is still worth it. And the stopping power of this bike is really good. There's a lot of reviews it in the online. And now for the suspension. So for the front, it is 41mm Showa. And it provides you with rebound damping and spring preload adjustability. So there's another version of it, which is the Z900 SE. It is using a more expensive suspension and a better one. But still, there's no complaint about the Z900 standard because it is still a very good bike in terms of cornering. So for the rear, it is still Showa and it provides you with rebound damping and spring preload adjustability. So again, I have a lot of friends who are using Z900. And based on their experience, it is actually very good in terms of cornering. So you don't need to upgrade your suspension. But if you have money, then there's no problem with it. And for the dimension, for the seat height, it is 820mm. And for its curb weight, it is around 212 kg. And for the ground clearance, it is actually 145mm. So I am 5'11", I am still flat-footed. But the Z900 is rider-friendly. So very nice. And now for the features. So it has dual-channel ABS, assist slipper clutch, immobilizer, and a traction control. So this is the time that the Z900 will fall in terms of its features compared with the MT-09. But still, I will choose the Z900 simply because it's an inline 4 and I prefer lesser features and lesser electronics. So for its traction control, it has four levels. And first is track, or it means minimal support with the traction control. Second is city driving or chill ride. You can actually select number 2. It means at least medium support with the traction control. And third is rain or full power support with the traction control. And fourth, it can actually be turned off because some people loves that they don't have any traction control in their bike because they prefer old school driving style that they can actually control exactly where the bike will turn and power up. And now let us go for the personal user's upgrade. Let's check it out. And first is very important, radiator guard. Helps protect the fins of your radiator. Sliders, some protection here. Bolts, so the owner changed it. Sliders, protection with the crank. Till the bolts, he changed it with titanium blue. Gas tank, tank bag, and the help with the steering damper. So in terms of high speed. And they also changed the side mirror into bar end. So and also for the brake levers. So what else? Muffler, change it into an Austin Racing slip-on. So you can actually see the details here, very nice. And now let's go for the minor details. And for the frame, it is actually using a trailless high tensile steel. The same with the other units of the Z series. So this type of frame is actually nice. The ergonomics of this is also very nice. So for the tank, it is actually metal. So this is what I love about the Kawasaki. So quality of plastic is very high grade, very nice. Quality of metal is also nice. For the foot peg, it has a rough texture simply because your feet wouldn't slide off in terms of cornering. So you can see here the Z logo. And so that's it. So bottom line is the quality of the Kawasaki Z900 is very, very nice. Inline 4, baby. So this is what I love about the Z900. Very cool thing design. And now for the display. So the Kawasaki logo. So this is a TFT display. So for the left side, check engine, fuel, RPM, neutral, riding mode, turning indicators, neutral, Kawasaki traction control, ABS. So odo, temperature, and also time. So for the left side, let's check the quality of grips. Actually very authentic, very nice. High beam, low beam, turning indicator, select button, hazard, passing light. So what else? So for the right side, ignition, kill switch and ignition. And if you're wondering about the key, actually it has an immobilizer. So the key has a chip in it. So you cannot use any other key or duplicate your key. So this is one of the safety system of the Kawasaki. And for the quality of seat, it is actually nice. The texture is rough, so if you're gonna do an attack position, you wouldn't slide off. But in terms of the pillion seat, it is actually not designed with the OBR, because in terms of long ride, your OBR will complain with a hurtful back and a hurtful butt. So if you're gonna do a long ride, consider it wisely. And for some details, so for the master cylinder, here it is a Nissin. So, guys, gonna add on, so the riding modes of the Z900, it has 4 types. So it has Sport, Road, Rain, and Rider. So for the Rider or Custom, it actually depends on the rider depending on their skills or the mixture of power on their engine. So that is one also nice thing, especially if you're running low on fuel or if you want to test the power of your bike. And we are done with the details, so let's have a bonus clip of both of the ZH2 and the Z900 sound check. So let's do this. Gilang. Umabot ra tong time. how ironic, when I was ending my video with the ZH2 and the Z900, we forgot to play the record button. So instead, I'm gonna do it again, but Sir Kerwin and Sir Rafi are gone. So anyway, Sir Rafi, Sir Kerwin, thank you sa you guys for allowing me to borrow and review your bike, and also for entertaining me here. And also for giving me some of your time. It's a good, it's a big help. So again, I am done reviewing the Z1000R, which is the middleweight. I mean the middle, how do you call it? The middle brother, because we have the Z900, Z1000R, and the higher specs, which is the ZH2, which is the supercharged. So again, I'm gonna put the link in the description for you to check it out. So we're gonna do this vlog individually. So I'm gonna post each bike individually. So anyway, I am here right now in Bantayan. So what a beautiful view. So as you can see. Anyway, if you want more to cycle, push the subscribe button, and if you want updates, push the notification bell. And again, please do not skip any ads, because I am now monetized. Thank you so much for those people who subscribe, and also for those people who keeps watching. Thank you kayo. God bless Sir Rafi and Sir Kerwin. Again, thank you kayo. So anyway, again, both of their bikes are for sale. So I'm gonna put the prices in the description again for you to check it out. So God bless. And finally, we're done. So if you're wondering where we are right now, so we're actually in the Bantayan Island here in Cebu. And this place, this is what they call the ruins. So the quality of beach here is actually very nice. You can actually swim here without any precaution, because this is a very safe place. And the quality of water here is actually very nice. The weather is nice. The air is very pure and nice. So that's it. Just enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you so much, and God bless.